Farewell from Rich. Farewell. And there were two. Please just ignore the noise. This is the hostel. This is what I used to. They always talking about the most random things, like the most things that make those sense that no one's arguing about. So the semester, the session, the year, everything has finally come to an end, and we are going back home now. You know, everybody has gone. As you can see, everywhere is empty. I think in our room, out of 8, we only 2 of us left, and I'm going back home today. So there's only going to be one person. It just got me thinking about the past year and the whole session and the whole semester and everything. And if there's anything I'm going to miss the most from this session or semester or year or whatever, it's probably going to be my roommates, because they're just like the only people that made everything worth it, honestly, for me. Because I'm just trying to imagine if maybe I was living like off K, that's alone in a room, or I was still coming from home. Like, I don't think I would have enjoyed school, honestly, because to me school would have just been very worse than it already is. But I think my roommates, they really made everything perfect. They made, not necessarily perfect, but they made everything like so worth it. And I'm genuinely grateful for each and every single one of them, and it's just very sad that I'm probably never going to see each other again. Like, of course, maybe on the road we might see each other and shake hands and all that, but to be like together again like this for like an extended period of time, the chances of that happening is extremely slim. As much as all this I enjoy it or not, whether I like it or not, it's now in the past. Like, it's no longer exists, basically. Like, it's all over. And of course I would like to relive it again, but like there's nothing I can do about it. Like, it's in the past now, and I just wonder sometimes why we don't usually just take enough advantage of the present. Why don't we just do what we genuinely want to do? Why do we like just like let the present time pass by? Why do we just waste so much unnecessary time? But since we want to do stuff, us to just actually do them already, whether I'm spending more time with your friends or family or something, or starting a business or a side hustle or something. Like, we don't do that. We just waste time just doing like meaningless things that we all know doesn't really matter to us. And at the end of the day, when this time now eventually passes, which it will, we will not try to be like bringing it back. We'll be finding like as many ways possible, just trying to go back to like try to correct the mistakes. Basically, we will now want to relive the past in the present. As I've observed, and you probably have observed as well, almost never works out. You cannot live the past in the present. There are 2 different time zones. Maybe there's a particular activity, a particular place, or a particular thing you used to do that back in the day it was extremely fun. It was just like so refreshing, so enlightening and all. Then you just try and redo it again in the present, and that feeling is just no longer there. Maybe it's a movie, maybe it's a game, maybe it's like a person you used to talk to, maybe it's a place. That feeling you used to feel back then in the past is no longer there. Why? Because that time has passed. That time has passed. So there's literally nothing you can do about it. Like, as much as we try to recreate it again, you know, maybe you can try and make the situation or the person or whatever look very similar to the way it was in the past. Like, that feeling you're looking for, you probably won't find it. And when I just realized that no matter how much we try to recreate the past, it just never works out. It almost never works out. It just made me respect the present a little more, because if this is all I have now, if this time, this like period of my life is never ever going to exist again, and even if it does exist similar to this, it can never be this exact one, because this particular day, this particular hour, this particular year is never ever going to come again. Like, it just makes me realize that, wow, we should actually respect the present a lot more, instead of wasting it and doing stupid things that we genuinely don't care about. Things that are not going to benefit us. All these instant gratification activities, just being lazy, just like wasting unnecessary time. Like, why don't we just do the things we actually want to do? Why don't we just be more present? Why don't we just spend more time with our friends? Why don't we just do more fun activities? Why don't we just work on that business or that project or that whatever you're up to? What I need you to do now is to start respecting the present. Stop taking it for granted, because that's what majority of us do, and I also do this. I'm not perfect. To me, I won't think it's like what we should even respect the most, because the way I see it, I think we respect the future more than the present, because we always hope for a better tomorrow, we hope for a better future. But what we actually need to respect the most is the present, because this is all we have. Because after right now, this particular time is never going to come back. Like, it's over forever and ever. Good thing about respecting the present is when you're fully present, when you fully give it your attention, when you fully actually do the things you genuinely want to do, you have a clear mind, and now you can now move to the future freely. Because many of us, what we do is we don't do what we know we're supposed to do or what we want to do, and we just waste all this time and all. Then when this time now passes by, we'll be going to the past trying to like bring it back when we are supposed to be moving to the future. To me, the present moment is everything actually. The whole conclusion or the whole summary of this video is, first of all, I miss my roommates already. Secondly, just like this time is never going to come back. We should just put in more efforts to just try to be more present, to just try to actually take advantage of this moment right here, right now, not tomorrow, not in the future, not someday. Like, we should take advantage of today, right now, because that's all we actually have if you think about it.